Okay, now what is up, you filthy animals? I know it's been a really long time since I posted a video, but I decided to get back into it. And I want to do something kind of special today. Um, I know Tier 8 has been a special place for a lot of people. It's one of my favorite tiers too. I think Tier 7 is my favorite, but I love Tier 8 too. And I know it might sound crazy, but the Panther 2 is my favorite Tier 8 tank in the entire game, which a lot of people would think sound crazy since the Panther 2 has never been really renowned for being a very powerful tank, but it's gone through numerous buffs recently, and I think it's one of the most powerful tanks at this tier. A lot of tier 8 tanks, as you know, suffer from lack of DPM compared to their tier 7 tank counterparts. But the Panther 2, although it doesn't have the highest DPM, it still has pretty high DPM for a tier 8 tank. And with that too, it comes with some mediocre armor against lower tiers if you can angle it. And also comes with a very, very, very accurate gun, which is amazing. Getting high DPM with some, mediocre damage. Doesn't have the highest damage. I think it has like 200-ish on average. But it comes a very accurate gun. So yeah, I'm gotta take care of that Panther. The Panther put a shot into me earlier. Was not expecting him to be over there. But we should be able to take him out. I know that I have a better reload than him. And boom, look at that. I know this gun can dip down to the 100s, doing about 190 damage, but it can also go up to about doing 250, which is some really nice for taking out targets like that. As you can see, already reloaded and ready to go fire again. Now we're going to win this one hands down. But as you can see, it's my favorite tank. I put the Viridian camo on it. I don't think I bought it. I think I won it in a thing, and I'm going to die right here because I got tracked. That's fine, though. So I still did a lot of damage that game. I'm going to wait and see what the results are. It should take just a couple seconds. But that was a really good game. As you can see, there wasn't too much finesse in that game. It was me just kind of going in the middle and shooting my way out of it, which the Panther 2 can do. But the Panther 2 is not the best at it. For that, like a T-54 lightweight or a T-44 would probably work better. But the Panther 2 still can do it. Still can fire its way out of a situation. But with that high damage per minute and with that pretty accurate gun, it's really good as a finesse tank. Really good at the T-54 boxed himself in. Anyways, it's really good at, sniping and taking the flanks, because it still has pretty decent mobility. It can go up to like 40-50 miles an hour, kilometers per hour, pretty quickly. And as you can see, we did highest on damage, not highest on experience though. And it's been really, really good. As you can see, I think it's a beautiful looking tank. It looks like an actual tank would. So let's hop into another battle. I'm going to do not much editing this one. Just going to post up probably a couple games I have in a row and just see what happens. Okay, so Supremacy. Looking at the most important part of the game is these first couple seconds, deciding what you want to do and what your team wants to do. We have an IS-3 Defender, they have an IS-6, J-Panther 2 ISU, so we're definitely going to have to watch out for the IS-6 and the ISU 152 for the high alpha guns, but the Pershing shouldn't be too much of a problem. I think that this tank is infinitely better than the Pershing. It has higher damage per minute, I say it's better armor, it has 8 degrees of gun depression, which is still really, really good, and I just love the gun on it. The gun on this tank is so accurate. I'm actually going to pull back. And honestly, it really is a support tank, a sniping tank. It's supposed to be in the second line defenses. But it can also be a frontline tank. Not frontline against heavies, but against mediums. It can joust it out pretty well. The IS-3 Defender, please don't stay in the back. I know I can't say much too. I'm sniping the back, but so I'm going to push forward now. I'm pretty sure that their ISU sniping up along that back hill, so I'm going to watch out for that. But I think pretty much all their team went down to B and A, so I think we can push B pretty comfortably. We got Tiger 2. All that should be over here is a Pershing, oops, bad driving, and an LTTB. As you can see, this thing has excellent penetration for a tier 8 tank. Tier 8 medium tank, you can just boom right through. Ah, I missed the trap. Doesn't matter, the guy's dead though. Here, I'm going to go up to this IS-6, maybe, possibly. No, I'm going to go over here and cap. He's hiding behind the building. Ooh, ISU, I totally called it. So he's no longer so much on the back wall as he is just hiding in the back corner over there. So I'm going to try to stay away from that. That was a misplay by me. Hopefully it doesn't cost us the game. And just, teammates, stop being shot at. We just need to capture this base. I'm going to go push. I'm going to try to find that ISU, because that ISU can rip apart our team if we do not spot him up pretty quick. As for equipment on this tank, I have vents, a gun lane drive, no, vents, gun lane drive, and vertical stabilizers, further increasing that, this excellent gun, making this gun pretty good snapshots too. What you can do is you can drop out the vertical gun lane, or no, vertical stabilizers, that's the one, for optics or even binoculars would work in a tank like this to get the extra view range of spots tanks. But I like playing this tank a bit more up close and personal. Try and take everything out like that. But yeah, optics are definitely a very viable option. And they might even be better. I'm just, my personal preference, I like being up closer and personal to the tanks, to the targets, trying to kill them that way. Captures, get a few extra points. I probably won't be able to do any more damage this game, but this game was really good. That was a clean sweep. That would be pretty good. Let's go try to take out this IS-6 over here. Boom. Let's see how much damage we did. I don't think I did as much damage in this game as I did last game, but we'll have to see. So let's see, 2,000, so not quite as much, but the IS-3 Defender actually did really good for himself. But as you can see, 2,000 damage, that's pretty good for a tank like this. Let's see what the next one has. Oh. Hey, we have Triari on our team. Okay. This is going to be interesting. We have Triari versus Azul. Ooh, Son of Perdition, I know that guy. He's a fine bloke, fine fellow. And I think this will be our last replay of the game. I think just doing 3 games in a row sounds pretty good. Hopefully we can end this off with a win. I think we will, since we have Triari on our team. They want to go this way. Okay. I'm going to call 072. Sweet. Okay, we're going to go town. Now this tank doesn't do quite so well in town engagements. It can side scrape, barely, but it can side scrape against lower tier tanks. But if you're going against anything that is your tier or higher, you definitely do not want to rely on the armor of this tank. You cannot rely on the armor of this tank. Like I said, it's a medium, and it is a second line support tank. We'll look around. You follow up this guy. This guy, I don't know if he's good or not, but he has the same idea I do. I want to try to get over here, try to get some vision down that alley. I don't see anything. My guess is that they probably all went left, and we're going to have a snipe off, which is pretty good for a tank like this. This thing is excellent at medium to long ranges. Oh, KV3. And it's good for pulling in clutch shots at very small targets. Cupolas, this thing can do a breeze, even when it's forever away. Who's behind me? That's fine. See if I can try to get shot on Cupola right there. Ooh, I hit it though. And part of my poor marksmanship, but this tank does have an extremely accurate gun. We have to take out this KV3. Right now he's spotting all of us. And that guy's just eating up my shells. Okay. Push around. They're going to be capping. Hopefully, this might be a suicidal move. Yeah, bad idea. I want to try to push over there, try to get some vision out on the enemy team, but I think it'd be better just to try taking out this tank right over here. Oh, never mind, STA1. How nice of you to show up. I have not been doing well this game. Sorry, just luck of the RNG, I guess. Now the STA2, STA1, that's what I meant. It's going to be popping up here. Hopefully I can try to get a shot off him. Right now, our team is not doing so well in hit points. We'll probably have some snipers in the back. I really want to get some vision out on these enemy team. Now this tank isn't as good as any light tank just because it doesn't have the best camo or the best speed. But I think for a medium tank, this thing is very fantastic. Something else you can do in this tank that's really fun is ram people. So you are a big fat German tank. A big fat German tank that can really put their hurt on other people when you give them a nice little love bump. Very nice. Now this game I did not do much, but we're definitely going to come out of here with a win, hopefully. This IS-3 is probably the last major threat on the enemy team. Flank around. Man, RNG has not been my friend this game. I don't know. Now we left is this IS. And oops, that was my bad right there. He's facing at me. Okay. Well, I missed and he missed, so we come out with Jack Squat. No, I am okay with that. Maybe we'll be able to get a shot right in the butt of the IS. Boom, right there. Maybe I'll get another one in too. Nope, and IST finishes off. And that leaves us with a 3-win streak right there, right in a row. Let's see the battle results for this one. I don't think it was quite so good, but that's alright. Yeah, that's still pretty respectable though. Wow, not getting damage, but I did come up third on experience. Let's see how much spotting I did. Okay, only one shot then. That's not too great. So yeah, as for equipment, you see I have improved ventilation, gun rammer, and a vertical stabilizer. Anyways, that is all I have for today, so please remember to subscribe, leave a like, and have yourself a fantastic day. My name is Dventrix, and I am signing out.